Respond to my friend and colleague Eboni K. Williams, who last week on her show said that she would not date a bus driver. She would date a guy if he owned the bus, but not if he was a bus driver. Here's my thoughts. First, we shouldn't be defining people by their labor. But there is dignity in all labor. Whether you drive a bus, whether you own the bus, whether you're the CEO, whether you're a worker, it doesn't matter. You're a human being with character and personality and ideas and interests. And that should be the primary thing that we ask when we're looking for relationships. Is this person good for me? So to me, that's more interesting. And if we only look for people who make the same amount of money, we're going to have some problems. At the same time, I feel you, Eboni. I understand completely why Eboni feels that way, because black women are the only demographic of people in this country who are systematically expected to date below their education and their income. And so when a lot of you are mad at Eboni for responding, it's not because you have some grand character. It's because y'all think black women should have a lower bar. It's because y'all think that black women should just accept whatever they get and they should just be happy to have anything. And that speaks to how we understand and how we think of black women in this country. And finally, brothers, with some of our outrage, we got to be honest too. You know, some of y'all get degrees and y'all get fancy titles and y'all get a whole lot of money. And you not only don't date at your economic educational station, a lot of y'all don't even date black women. So you got to hold that L too. So I want to respond to who are systematically expected to date below their education and their income.
I found a couple of interesting comments under the Marc Lamont-Hill Instagram video. AV Does What says, at this point, people that ask black women their dating preferences publicly should be considered an enemy because the comments are always hateful no matter what she says. And that is spot on. Black women, for whatever reason, I mean, it's not like we can say anything. Well, no, that's not true. We can say whatever we want. But if women do date down and then she gets got, they say, you should have known better. So, and then if they say, well, this is what I am looking for, then it becomes, well, your standards are too high. So AV Does What is spot on. But what I have circled is this comment from Ava DuVernay. She says, you can send the bus driver over here. Now, this woman is an accomplished director and creative person and a powerhouse in the industry. And she says, you can send a bus driver over here. Let's dig into that just a little bit further. Now, this is the reason why I call Cap. She was featured on Today.com just last year, and she has already made the decision not to get married or have kids. So her saying that is just a hypothetical, but it's just a hypothetical talking about she would accept a bus driver, because I absolutely do not believe her. And you'll see why when I open up this article. She didn't want to have kids or get married because she was more focused on her career. So that tells me that she is a very driven woman. Okay, so you tell me if that means that she is just accepting whatever simply because she should. All right, look at this that I have circled. I didn't have kids by choice. I am not married by choice. I was able to embrace my career later in life in my 30s. So I'm going to do what feels good to me and I'm going to have fun. That is what she said. Now, what she is portraying on these Instagram comments is a little bit is disingenuous, because hard-hitting, career-driven people are a different breed. So you're not going to tell me that she is that much different than Eboni K. Williams. You just can't make me believe it. So DuVernay noted she was a real workaholic in the past. However, she never saw that as a bad thing. And it's not a bad thing. Being driven, wanting to excel is not a bad thing. So you got people under her comment talking about you gonna wind up like Jill Scott, Halle Berry, or Fantasia. Y'all are power brokers. Y'all got to stop dating the help. She's not dating the help. She's lying in this. She's not dating the help. Y'all always be dating and marrying your accountants or roadies and wind up paying their alimony because it rarely ever works.